Which is why we can segue into 2025 NFL free agency, and the Bears will, right now at least they sit with $74 million, which is fifth most of anyone, and you can kind of assume that these same needs are going to be there next year, and it'll be another shot
100%
for Ryan Poles to spend some dough. And so we got a list here of, a handful of people that are interesting. I'll just read them off. We've got Creed Humphrey, 2-time Pro Bowl center. We've got Zach Martin, a 9-time Pro Bowl guard from the Cowboys. Obviously different age ranges here, different price points, the whole thing. We've got Hassan Reddick. Who will get to the quarterback for you. We also have Josh Sweat, Eagles, defensive end made our list here. Kenny Clark from the Packers, going to be pushing 30 here, but been a hell of a productive player up there, stealing from the rival. We got Tristan Wirfs entering his prime, has been a dominant left tackle for the Bucs, and then off the board, look, we threw T. Higgins in there, playing on a franchise tag with the Bengals. So I don't know who are you most excited about in here, Nick?
I mean, you're looking at probably both those defensive ends you mentioned there, Mark, with Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat. Looking that they've just been productive, especially the past couple of seasons. Hassan Reddick, in 17 games last season, finished with 11 sacks. 2022 finished with 16 sacks. 2021 11 sacks, and then 2020 12 and a half. He's been a double-digit sack guy for the last 4 seasons. And if you could add that opposite of Montez Sweat, then you're really you're forcing offensive lines to really have to focus on 2 premier guys. So I mean, you're looking at him, and again, Sweat's also been really productive the last couple seasons. So I'm really focused in on the defensive ends right now.
Well, Reddick sat out mandatory minicamp, unexcused absence. Robert Slough was talking about that. We do have a video of what he was doing, which I think we can pop up here, as Hassan is seeing the world, and he's seeing it in interesting ways. I believe, if you look closely, this could be Greg Bragg's, but
why would that be Greg Bragg's?
Because that's an excellent point. You would never have this much style or this much charisma. But look at this guy.
Looks very lovely.
I mean,
samurai.
Straight out like an anime.
Yeah.
Kind of digging it. I'm going to show up to the studio.
Is that a kilt? What is that?
No, samurai.
It's like it's not a kilt. It's I don't know what. Someone in the chat.
Dress? It's not a dress?
I don't think it's
not what it's called?
No. Where is he? Is this?
Your boy Boogie knows. I got a feeling.
Is he in Japan? Where is he?
He's in Japan.
He's in Japan. My brother was just in Japan.
Yeah.
So what is Reddick's? Because that's what your boy Boogie's asking in the chat too. Like, what is his?
There's an out in 2025.
Okay.
But yeah, he was with the Eagles and then signed with the Jets.
Aaron Rodgers explodes his Achilles again, they're gonna blow that team up. Is that what we're saying?
I mean, look, they have a lot of aging veterans on that team.
It's a kimono. That's what TWE. A kimono.
Kimono.
Thank you, TWE. Scottish Bear. Come on. Help.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm with you on Reddick. I want difference makers. I want disruptors. Kenny Clark certainly fits that mold too. Yeah. I'm not worried about age. I'm not worried about price.
You're not?
No, because it's a win now mode. The one thing I do agree with you, Carm, where you say this season is about Caleb Williams, and I agree with that. Ultimately, the number one thing that matters, I'm not saying nothing else matters, but the number one thing that matters is what happens with Caleb Williams and his development this year. But they are also in win now mode, to Hoag's point that he was trying to counter with you. And so that's why I don't have a problem with them. Whoever becomes available or is available right now, or if somebody becomes available during camp with cuts, surprise cuts, or if they want to wait until next offseason, you've got Caleb Williams on a rookie contract. That was the blueprint for how the Seattle Seahawks won a Super Bowl with Russell Wilson. You take advantage of that opportunity, because there will come a day where you have to pay Caleb Williams a lot of money, ideally, because he has worked out here, and now you won't be able to get all these high-ticket items around the rest of the team. So to me, this is your chance to get those kind of luxury players on your roster for the next 4 years.
I'm looking at Creed Humphrey. You're talking about a dude who, entering his prime, already a multiple-time Pro Bowler, already a 2-time Super Bowl champion, has the experience of working with the best quarterback in the game. Chiefs are not in a great position with their cap. They've got $15 million available for 2025. Got a lot of high-priced talent around there.
Man.
Can they afford to pay a center, premium center money? I'm going to guess not. So could the Bears, and are the Bears after this year, do you think they're going to have that position solidified with whoever emerges as the starting center this year? That's I would call it an unlikelihood. So
That'd be a huge get.
At bare minimum, a name to watch. I mean, I'm not going to tell you. I will. In fact, I will. June 26th, Creed Humphrey will be a Bear this time next year. How's that?
June 26th.
Wow.
Okay.
Mark it down, Steven.
So the Chiefs have $13 million in cap space for next year, so they'd have to get creative to find a way to keep him.
Exactly.
It's going to be tough.
Right.
That would be a huge loss for them. I mean,
It'd be huge.
I
they
could
lose
see
Tyreek
Mahomes
Hill.
restructuring his contract every year
Yeah.
to keep certain
Yeah,
players.
that would be one to keep.
I mean, he's got $1 billion, so he can
So
figure
much
it out.
Ruby saying that he's not leaving the GOAT. He's going to go from one GOAT to the next GOAT, my brother. That's what's happening. He's going to be
Jumping
like,
goats.
and that's what he's going to say, and then he's going to leave because the Bears are offering him that much more money.
Yeah, money talks. Money talks in the end. So
Right.
that would be a huge get.
Yeah.
Huge get.
All right. Gregory,
What? What do you want?
I want you to answer this question.
Yes, sir.
Of the guys that we just named, Creed Humphrey, Zach Martin, Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat, Kenny Clark, Tristan Wirfs, T. Higgins. You can have one. I give you one. They'll land with the Bears. Who you taking?
Reddick.
Okay.
Ooh, is George Kittle a free agent?
We got enough tight ends there, Nick.
Whoa.
Oh, we'll take George.
You don't want to see George Kittle?
I'd
and Cole
love
Kmet?
George Kittle in a Bears uniform, but we've got two
He
tight
loves
ends.
the Bears.
I know. He loves the Bears.
He had some medical procedure in the offseason. He lost a bunch of weight.
George?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
and
20-plus pounds.
Wow.
It's a lot for a tight end, too.
Yeah.
That
That'd be
one-
fun. Selfishly, that'd be fun. I'd take him.
It would be.
Be a
It
lot of
could
fun.
be. It is.
We all silly like the mayor.